and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to Emma's very own garage. So I've just moved house. This is officially my garage now, so I can turn the whole thing into my own little kind of fossil prepping workshop. I'm gonna have like specimen shelves over here, so I have literally only just moved house, which is why my life is still extremely hectic, and hence why I've been a little bit absent the past few weeks. I'm sure a lot of you can appreciate what moving house is like. But I've been trying to now design how I'm going to make this fossil office and turn it into just the most amazing space ever is the plan. But you can see the bricks behind me. So these are to actually make my own custom set of kind of specimen shelves. So I've done it before in the past. And I'm just using this kind of really thick MDF board because I swear you can put as much weight on this as you want and nothing is going to bend it. So I thought it's the perfect kind of strength and material to just kind of layer up some specimen shelves so I can have loads of rocks in here and then the really, really perfect ones make it into the house. But it just means I don't have to get rid of any rocks and they can still be on display, which is great. So that's super exciting. So I've finally been able to kind of move most of my fossil stuff to the garage, but I still need to do one more trip. So a lot of the rocks are still in my dad's garage because I rented a van and I took with me like all the furniture and all of that, but once you've put all that furniture in a van, you're so exhausted, and then the idea of lifting that many specimen boxes, I just thought it was too cruel. So I decided that's going to be another trip. So I've got a few specimens with me to get on with, but to be honest, at the moment I'm just building, and like, because all furniture comes flat packed, I just have to put it all together, and I'm just trying to design the house at the moment while still working, and it's all just a little bit chaotic, but amazing. And then I also went to India, so for those who weren't keeping up, I went there for a few weeks and I was out there for a wedding, but then I also was a tourist, so I visited the Taj Mahal, which was incredible. My God, I never expected it to outdo my expectations so much. Like, pictures and videos never do that place justice. If you ever get the chance to visit it, it is just something out of this world. And a fun fact for you, those tall pillars around the edge of the Taj Mahal are actually an angle, and that's to prevent them falling onto the main building in case of an earthquake or any sort of natural disaster like that, so they will actually fall away from it. So I never realised that they weren't upright. So when you actually go there, you can see that they're just at a slight external angle, like just like leaning outwards, and it was all designed like so many years ago to protect it like that, and it amazes me, like the little touches, and they thought about everything. And when I say it is perfect, like there's not one mistake anywhere. Like everything's done in kind of complete huge blocks of that gorgeous marble, and there's just no imperfection anywhere. It's just incredible. And then I was touring around Jaipur as well, and I just honestly had the most amazing experience seeing, you know, I've only seen very few bits of India, but it was such an incredible trip. And then I literally moved house a few days after getting back. So my life has just been like up in the air, but amazing nonetheless. So I just thought I'd give you a little quick update. And so I'm going to now give you a bit of a tour around my new garage or fossil office, whatever we're going to call it. Just so you can see it. I did manage to lose, so in the packing, I can't find my tripod attachment, so I can't attach my camera to the tripod. So you guys are like balanced very delicately on the top of my tripod right now, so you could topple at any point, but I'm just praying you don't. So I'll handhold most of this, but it's just chaos. You guys know how it is. So I have this side door here, and then I also have a main kind of door here, so I should be able to get a fair bit of light through those two bits. And then I've got such a large amount of floor space. So we've got this back wall here. So this is I'm sure you guys remember, the original fossil prepping table that used to store all my rocks underneath it and above it. So that's going to become kind of my main prep table. And then all these bricks are going to be used to kind of stack up some specimen shelves on this shelf. So I've got lots of different size boards to use, and there's more boards over here. So I'm going to design like just some really practical looking shelves. Then I did bring with me some of my stuff. So we've got the mop bucket, some of my tools, fossil bags, just in case I get the chance to go on a trip. Wishful thinking for sure. And then I do have some specimens. They're just hiding. I think they might all be... I tried to bring a few of them with me, but we were very limited on options. So I have got my hammers. Dun, dun, dun. So I have this piece that I want to prep. So it has got an ammonite on one side, so you can see a very sea-worn ammonite. But then, on this side, it is loaded with belemnites. So I almost thought maybe if I like kind of drill around them a little bit with my Dremel and make them stand out, it could be quite a statement piece of, it's loaded with Belemites. So I thought I might be able to prep that quite nicely. So I brought that to have a play around with. There are more hammers. Then what else did I bring? So I brought my Lithosaurus here, which is in a few pieces. So that one's going to take a fair bit of work because that needs gluing and prepping. Then I bought this one, which I think it's I want to say it's a Liperosaurus ammonite. So I found this chunk in Charmouth. So it's in a beautiful nodule, and you can see that there is a huge ammonite in that. And I had like a little play just to see if the shell is in there, and you can see like you can start like flaking away the matrix. So you can see that that's all an ammonite, like that bit there is the fossil. So there is potential in this one. So I'm going to Dremel it. I probably should wait till I get air tools, because now I've got my own like space. There's no reason why I can't get the air tools. I just have to now save up all my pennies in order to get them, because it's not the cheapest of investments, but maybe this one will be better to wait till I've got the proper tools, because the Dremel might scratch it up a little bit. And then what other ones did I bring? Oh, I think I brought, these ones are the sliced ammonites. So these ones need just some proper polishing, but they're going to be really awesome. So you can see all the chambers there. So it's just a very worn kind of Harposaurus ammonite that I found, but it's beautiful when it was sliced in half. So I think I can do quite a lot with these ones, because I've got like a beautiful pair of the halves. So there's one half and there is the other half. So they need a little bit of work, but the potential is there. So my house is a little bit of a mess at the moment, but I do want to just show you a little bit of what I've been up to and what I've been building. I'm not going to try and tidy it because I feel like it's just fake, and none of you guys need to see like a perfect house, even though I've only just moved in. So it is currently a bit of a building site. We are painting shelves, building stuff, but we have also done a lot. So I've managed to find a lot of stuff on kind of Facebook Marketplace, Gumtree, Freecycle. Like I've been trying to go to all the charity shops. I have been on the hunt non-stop for lots and lots of bits and bobs, because when you get that first unfurnished place, it is quite daunting, even for someone who has acquired a lot of stuff and is a tiny bit of a hoarder. So getting that like place that is empty, it can be like quite overwhelming. So I really recommend just giving kind of charity shops a go, or there's secondhand furniture places. Like, check out your Facebook Marketplace. You'll be so surprised what people are moving on, and you can get such good deals and really high value things, and they're not ready to be thrown away yet. They're perfectly good pieces. So give it a go. So I managed to get a sofa, a rug, some tables, like a kitchen table with chairs. Like I've been a bit of a hunter on those sites, and I've got quite lucky. So hopefully the icing on the cake will be later today when I get my bed frame as well. So yeah, obviously some things you can't skimp on, but it's very exciting hunting down the bargains for houses. Like I am absolutely loving it. So it's all coming together really lovely, and honestly feels like such a home. So I do want to give you guys a proper tour once we're a bit more settled. But I think it's going to be a few more weeks of building. Like tonight I've got like 3 bits of furniture to build. I've ordered shoe benches because I feel like people need somewhere to sit to take their shoes off, but they also double up as like storage for shoes. And I was just like mind blown, excellent idea. So yeah, I decided to get those, which is going to be good fun. And I'm just so excited to have plants everywhere. Like I want it to be a jungle and just rock museum and just an awesome place to call my home. But yeah, that's today's video. I know it's been a little bit of a just kind of massive life update, but I moved house. I have my own fossil office now, so my own garage to call my own, which is just the most surreal feeling. And to have just like my own place. Like this is the first time where I'm not a student now. It's not just a room. I have a living room to decorate. I have a kitchen, and everything is to call my own. So I can there's something lovely about unfurnished. It does come with its stresses, but honestly, it just feels so right. Like it's just perfect. Just super happy. But I hope you're all doing well. I promise once everything kind of settles down, Fossil Fridays are still such an important thing to me. And funny enough, I have moved very close to London now. So I will be doing some stuff at the Natural History Museum. So that's going to be in the pipeline coming up. So I hope you guys enjoy that little plan. But yeah, I'm not going to make any false promises because my life is very busy, but Fossil Fridays are a massive part of what I do and I never want to give them up. So I am trying really hard to get back on track with all of that. But yeah, hope you're all doing well. Give me a fun update about your life in the comments. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for being so patient with me and all your lovely messages. And yeah, we're going to get back to fossils really, really, really soon. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully see you next week.